Good evening, I'm Lenore Moudou. This is Africa 54. Vincent McCurry is off today. We begin our broadcast in Ferguson, Missouri, the U.S. city that was the scene of so much turmoil last summer when an unarmed black teenager was shot and killed by a white police officer. Now, 1 year later, police say a man is in critical condition Monday after being shot by police in an exchange of gunfire on the sidelines of what had been a day of peaceful marches in Ferguson to mark the 1 year anniversary of the killing of Michael Brown. Esther Githui-Ewart reports.
St. Louis County Police Chief John Belmer said plainclothes detectives had been monitoring a man they feared was armed, who then became involved in an exchange of 40 or 50 shots between two groups of people. He said that individual then crossed the street and approached the police officers.
The suspect engages them with gunfire almost right at the grill of the car. Strike the hood, I don't know if you've seen pictures of it yet, 3 or 4 times, strike the windshield, I think 4 or 5 times. The plainclothes detectives return fire from the inside of the van, but they don't know if they hit him or not. They don't really know.
Belmer told the news conference that the outbreak of violence was an impediment to positive change, stressing the shooting did not involve those demonstrating.
There is a small group of people out there that are intent on making sure that we don't have peace that prevails. I don't know how else to say that. But that's just the bottom line on this.
Earlier Sunday, the situation was peaceful as marches began at the site where Brown was shot by Ferguson officer Darren Wilson on August 9, 2014, during a street confrontation. The demonstrations that followed Brown's killing threw the St. Louis suburb into the national spotlight and sparked calls for better treatment of minorities by police. Brown's father, Michael Brown Sr., asked protesters to observe 4.5 minutes of silence to represent the roughly 4.5 hours his son's body lay in the street after he was killed.
Give all my love to my family, my friends, my people, my new friends, my world. Yes. Y'all my world. Yes, sir. Right. Y'all made this happen for us. That's right. And one for y'all. That's right. This will be swept up under the carpet too. So I just want to give my love out to y'all, man. Thank y'all.
The observance was followed by a silent march aimed at remembering those who have died at the hands of police. Brown said his family is still grieving, but he believes his son's legacy can be seen in the increased awareness of police shootings. A state grand jury cleared Wilson of Brown's death last November, but an investigation by the U.S. Department of Justice found that blacks were unfairly targeted by the majority white police force in the city. Esther Githui-Ewart, VOA News, Washington.